Listen, I'm going to help you overcome your limiting beliefs and truly break through to the next level. I'm Edna White, and I am your life purpose coach and motivational speaker. So are you ready? Let's go. You may not know it, but as soon as you can master how to overcome limiting beliefs, stories, and narratives, you're telling yourself you can break through to the next level in relationships, career, and your entire life. Entire life. You deserve to overcome limiting beliefs you have around money, age, attractiveness, and self-worth. Right now, you might be thinking, that's easier said than done, right? I know you are. But don't worry. You're not the only one that is struggling to shake off these inner critics. Believe me, I've been there, done that, probably still doing it. Today's episode is going to help you around accepting those narratives you're telling yourself and rewrite them so you can get out of your way and stop convincing yourself that you will never be going anywhere, achieving anything, or doing big things. Now, you can dream. Everybody dreams. But it takes action to make those dreams come true. It's time to step up and remove those protective mechanisms. You know, those ones that say, keep your nose down to the grindstone and be quiet. Nobody will notice you. You might skate through. You have been relying on these types of sayings, these narratives, and now it's time to break free from generational, cultural, and societal beliefs. Here's what you're going to take away today. You're finally going to be able to overcome limiting beliefs, stories, and narratives you're telling yourself so you can break through to the next level. Stop it now. Change your beliefs that led you where you are now so you can continue to grow and push the limits to your true potential and stop sabotaging yourself by believing your limiting beliefs so you can make something out of your life. Now, how do you overcome these limiting beliefs? I'm having a workshop that will help you get right through it. You need to look for it. You need to be part of it. You need to tell your friends. But today I'm going to share with you just one thing about your limiting beliefs. I'm going to help you get to your next level. You may not believe me, but I'm being honest with you. You're going to experience greater physical, mental, and emotional freedom, like I'm doing right now. To do that, we have to break through our limits and rediscover what we're made of. Unstoppable superpower, I tell you. So, this is what I'm going to give you right today. Discovering your limiting beliefs. Are you trying to figure out what you have in life that's really going on? Are you trying to take yourself to the next level? Well, the first step in your journey is to identify the limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Now, I said identify. What I really mean is accept. What I really mean is admit. What I really mean is stop it now. What is the story you're telling yourself every day? How is that keeping you from changing? Write this stuff down. Don't just be waiting for me to give you the answer. Write it down. Most of us do not make conscious decisions about our beliefs and simply let them define us and limit our success. I did say limit our success. Yes, we'll be caught up in the loop of reading a whole lot of books, watching a whole lot of videos, watching a whole lot of workshops, and doing a little of none of it. And telling everybody else how to live. Imagine that. Now, most beliefs are based on generalizations we've made about our past, many of which are not true. Every time something negative happens, it enforces our limiting beliefs. So it's the minute that something negative happens, like there's a bill coming up, you don't see the money coming, you start to limit your belief. You start to wrap yourself around that belief, oh, I'm not going to be able to pay this bill. And you reinforce that limiting belief, right? That you're not lucky, that you're destined to be mediocre. All of that stuff. The only way to make lasting change is to stop telling ourselves those same stories, those terrible nightmare stories. The key to reach your full potential is to break through these limiting beliefs so you can free the powerful, real you. Now, I'm just going to give you one thing, but you have to attend the workshops. It will be available on YouTube for you. All you got to do is press the button, and you will get a free limiting belief workbook along with this. How can you go wrong? You better take this. You better work it. Now, I will also have a live session of this workshop before going to YouTube. For those that can't make it, maybe the workshop will be there, maybe it won't. Either way, I need to see you either live or on the replay, one or the other. Now, here we go. Number 1, realize who you're meant to be. When you realize that you need to be inspired by yourself and embrace your higher self, you'll feel many of these limiting beliefs and obstacles melt away. Now, what do I mean by that? Inspired means just what inspired means. Empowered means just what empowered means. Everything starts with you. No one on the outside has the ability to do anything for you unless you allow them to. So if you're being empowered, you're only being sparked. You're not being lit a flame. The flame is in here. So the only thing that you're feeling on the outside when somebody empowers you from the outside is the warmth that gets you all tingly and charged up for a moment. Boom. And you're back down again. The only way to melt that away, those limiting beliefs, is to really inspire yourself and embrace yourself inside. That higher self that you are capable of being, that you were designed to be, that you were designed to be extraordinary. But we're not there yet. This realization will allow you to take the right steps to reach the next level in both your career and your personal life. As simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah, I know you're going to say that all the time. Edna, you can say that. No, you're right. I can say it. I put the work in. I did my time. I'm still doing time trying to unleash the power that is within me. We have so much power we have not even tapped into yet because we are not inspiring ourselves. We're leaving in the hands of other people. Other people. Happiness, love, satisfaction, all those great things that we give ourselves are supposed to fall in love with ourselves first. We don't. We give that job to somebody else. Responsibility, ladies and gentlemen. So how do you reach your full potential with all this? Now you realized it. You got to break through those limiting beliefs. That involves making a conscious decision. See, the worst thing you could do is not make a decision. You're vacillating between should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I. That's the worst thing you could do yourself. Because guess what you're doing? You're telling the universe I should, and it goes to help you, then you say I shouldn't. You're sending mixed messages to the universe that really wants to bless you. And then you reinforce the reconditioned mind that you are supposed to have. You send it back to the thoughts, see, I told you weren't going to do that anyway. You already tell your old mind to come on back. That's right. But you need to recondition your mind with empowering beliefs. It's only by turning that negative into positives that we learn that the only limits in our life are the ones we put up on ourselves. If you want to have an amazing relationship with your partner or become a leader in your career, you must change your belief system. If you want to know how to reach your full potential, your first step is to always change your mindset. Realize what you're really talking to yourself. Don't be a fake and a phony. Hey, get a pen and a paper. What's the lies I tell myself? And don't say you don't lie, because you have. You lied to yourself. Worry and doubt become part of your life. Worrying about this, worrying about that. But shouldn't confidence and positivity be there? Have no fear? Those are the words you said. Live by them. Obstacles and problems start revealing themselves to be what they truly are. Opportunities for growth. Now you say, okay, now you got me thinking, Edna. Let me take a little sip. Now you got me thinking, Edna. What are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are thoughts, opinions that you learn from someone else that one believes to be the absolute truth. Truth is truth. When you have to absolutely believe it, it's overburdening. Absolute. Listen, a truth may be a truth at the moment, but then how you build on that truth, you expand it by learning the other truths around it. Truth is expansive. It's never one little line. It's more than linear. It's vast and layered and abstract and angled. It's more than that. You tend to have a negative impact on one's life by stopping from moving forward or growing. This is what the limiting belief does on a personal and professional level. You tend to get to a certain area in your life and then boom, back down. You stop, or you stop moving forward, or you're just stuck and don't know what to do. In most cases, limiting beliefs are unconscious thoughts that act as a defense mechanism to avoid possible negative or lower vibrating emotions like frustration. It's very low. Even though you're doing this when you're anxious or you're frustrated, it's lower vibrations. Anger, sadness are all lower vibrations. And we forget that we are vibrating energy. We are. When you say, oh, I feel their vibe, well, you really do. You feel their vibe. Whether they want to be around you or they don't want to be around you, feel it. Now, these beliefs are often triggered according to specific episodes that may have made you suffer in the past. It all links to past, things that made you feel bad in the past. So your subconscious tries to block it by altering your behavior, which can result in negative outcomes like procrastination, conformism, that's a big one, overthinking, anxiety, imposter syndrome, and other reactions. Stop it now. Get a hold of this. Write down those things that you believe or you tell yourself, and put it under lies, and then create a line there on the other side. Now, what's the truth? Step by step. So, where do these limiting beliefs come from? Most limiting beliefs are largely developed at childhood. There's an author that sold the best-selling book, The Biology of Belief, Dr. Bruce Lipton, talks about how your birth to around age 7, you operate primarily in brain wavelengths that are very close to a hypnotic state. When you're a kid, you're literally a sponge. You heard that before. Soaking up every little thing around you in order to be good or bad, behave, or be emotional. All those things you're soaking up around you to decipher what's good and what's bad. Now, this means that everyone develops beliefs from an early childhood, some of which are supportive and some of which are limiting. For instance, children are treated as though they are loved and valued, will develop to believe they are loved and wanted. On the other side of it, children who are abused or neglected will tend to develop the belief that they're unworthy and unwanted. And they have to put up with everything that somebody's giving them. There are many ways to identify limiting beliefs. A natural way of doing that is listening to the little voices in your head. It's a voice that is constantly telling you that you cannot do, be, or have something. Now, that's all I'm going to give you today. I'm going to come back tomorrow and we're going to do identify, reframe, and move forward. Now, if you want the free workbook to go along with this, if you want the information for the full workshop, all I ask you to do is comment below the video and say, yes, I want the workbook. Yes, I want the information for the workshop. So, I guess I'll see you in the next video. Identify, reframe, and move forward. See you soon.